yet. DM for the youth them. Today we're going to talk about how to have a tough conversation. Sometimes you have to say harsh things to people. And, you know, it's not like you want to be harsh. It's like you have to give criticism. You have to tell them something that may not land well. But it needs to be said. And today we're going to learn how to do that. And there are 3 parts to it. Number 1, the number 1 thing when you have to give a conversation that you know may not land well with a person is ask yourself, am I the right person for this message? And listen, there's some things that my best friend can say to me, and I have about 1 million best friends. I have my best friends from elementary school, I have my best friends from high school, Karen and Andrea. We've talked about our best friends from college. I've got 1 million best friends from different phases of my life, but that's not the point. There's a lot of things my best friends can say to me that my husband can't say, my kids can't say, people at work can't say. And sometimes you need to ask yourself, are you the right person to give that specific message? And I'm sorry, I have some notes here. And have you ever given messages to somebody, said something to somebody, you're like, maybe this would have sounded better coming from like the teacher. You're not their instructor. You're trying to criticize them, or not criticize, but help them be better at doing math or writing better or something. And you may not be the right person to give that exact message. And it is what it is. Sometimes you just have to ask yourself, am I the right messenger? If the answer comes back no, stop yourself and perhaps get somebody else to share that information, or find a different way, or maybe it just doesn't need to be said. So number 1, ask yourself, am I the right messenger? I feel like I'm going to sneeze, excuse me. It's not coming. All right. Number 2. The number 2 thing you can ask yourself is, do I have the right message? And have you ever heard that this thing that says, think before you speak, and each of the letters stand for something specific? The T is for true, the H is for helpful, the I is for inspiring, the N is for necessary, and the K is for kind. I really feel like I'm going to sneeze. I hope it comes out sometime soon. And it's just really asking you to stop for a minute before you say what you need to say. And the same thing about the message. Stop for a minute, ask yourself, is this the right message? There's a whole lot of different things out there disguised as the truth. And you want to make sure that you have the truth before you confront somebody with information. For example, the other day, Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion, they had this legal battle, and everybody's for and against, and people are just making up assumptions, not even knowing the details of the case. And of course, we know Tory Lanez was found guilty. But understand, sometimes your message is wrong. And make sure that the message that you have is true, first of all. And honestly, sometimes the message is just half truth. It's not the full truth. Make sure that you're going with the correct information when you're going to have a courageous conversation. You don't want to get in there and they're like, well, I wasn't the one that stole the candy jar, right? You get in there and you're like, oh, that wasn't me that took your sneakers. No, wrong message. Then you don't look credible anymore. It's already going to be an uncomfortable conversation, and then you're going there with half truths, half information, misinformation, all that. Ask, is your message true? And of course, the THINK acronym actually can go for across the board from the whole entire conversation. I'll go over it again too. And number three is this the right time? So far we've done, is it the right person? Are you the right person to give the message? Or is this the right message that you have? And the third, is this the right time? Somebody just finished working, they just finished working out, boyfriend just broke up with them, girlfriend just broke up with them. They're really in a heightened state of emotion and just upset or something. That may not be the time to come at them and say, and let's see, I'm trying to think of, like, this may not be the time where you come at them about, well, were you trying to talk to my friend behind my back about me? You know what I'm saying? That may not be the right time, because they are going to pop off on you, you know? So the right time is so important. There's a Bible verse I read before this week, and it said, don't yell, a message yelled at dawn, shouted loud at dawn is not a blessing. And of course I'm paraphrasing it, but you know what? I'm gonna grab it for y'all. All right, might as well just read it straight from you, since we're talking about right messages. I didn't think I was gonna read it to you all, but I'm gonna find it here and we can use it. Where is that? I'm sorry, guys. Where is it? See, anytime you're trying to find stuff, we're live. I know we're live, and you see, anytime you're trying to find something to show people is the time. Oh, here it is. It's right there. If a man loudly blesses his neighbor early in the morning, it will be taken as a curse. That's exactly it. So that was Proverbs 27, verse 14. If a man loudly blesses his neighbor early in the morning, it will be taken as a curse, right? Let's give that one a yes. If a man, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. And the reason for that, the timing is wrong. Doesn't matter what you have to say. First thing in the morning, you just got up, and you're loud with it too? No, that's just not going to go over well. Look at the timing when you're about to give a message. And I'm going to go over that acronym again. Think. THINK. True. Is a message is it true? Is it helpful? Is it inspiring? Is it necessary? And is it kind? If you have something that's going to be uncomfortable for somebody to take, really just go through those questions and ask yourselves. Sometimes it is necessary and you just go forth and you have to say what you need to say. A tip that somebody shared with me is say it gently. Just speak it, say it gently, and leave it. You don't have to go back and well, you know, I didn't really mean it that way. And you know, this is where I was coming from. No. You say it with your chest. Say it with your chest. Say what you need to say it with your chest, but say it gently. Say it like you mean it. And leave it alone and let the person's subconscious brew on it on their own. You understand what I'm saying? That's the message at the end. We'll make sure that you're the right person to say the message. Make sure that this is the correct message. Make sure it's the right time. And then you can say it with your chest. Put it out there and let their subconscious deal with it. Put it out there gently and let their subconscious deal with it. All right. Let me know in the comment section, have you ever had to have a courageous